Because the Mavericks need to be successful closing out this season.
Dallas controls the opening tip between Nick Richards and Dwight Powell. And it's the first of 2 straight games with Charlotte. Weird not to see them until game 74 of the season. And they'll see them tonight and Sunday afternoon. Luka in the paint with a basket against the Hornets to start tonight. Here's Hayward with the ball. Dennis Smith moves it along, and Svi Mykhailiuk, who has shot the 3 well in the few games that he's played this year with the Knicks.
Man, that's big time.
Just got a 3-year, $15 million extension. Gordon Hayward, mid-range jumper is good. Only 3 home games remaining after tonight's contest. Luka working inside, fake the pass, laid it in.
That's kind of bully ball right there.
Hayward initiates the offense. Mykhailiuk chased off the line. Left his feet. Smith touch pass. Washington for 3. And Richards with the rebound.
A lot of stopping. I think some guys thought there was a whistle.
Corner 3. P.J. Washington.
So Garden, now that he's made a couple, correct?
Yes.
You talked about him being 2 for 10, 3 for 10 the other night from the 3-point line. The smart thing to do is get to the rim like the Hornets would do.
Like Nick Richards just did.
Unfortunately.
Josh Green, he started 20 games this year, but with a healthy backcourt, he returns to an energy role off the bench. Here he is driving, and Powell with the putback.
Great putback. He went Powell.
Powell had 13 points. 6-point advantage for the Charlotte Hornets. Powell again. Powell. Close out by Green. Thor drops it off to Mark Williams. Hand off to Mykhailiuk.
They're shooting it well early. But you can attack this Hornets team on the inside. Not a lot of shot blocking back there. And these guys have, they must have went to a gym last night.
And a ninth missed 3 in the game. Holiday got a piece of the ball, but Mark Williams still caught it in deep. He scores.
My boy Popeye, I saw Doug Smith. It's nothing like that. Those are my guys.
Those are some memories right there.
Here's Kyrie driving inside. And the basket in the paint. Frank Ntilikina getting some run. And Ntilikina initiates the offense. Drives baseline. Bullock from his favorite spot on the floor. And the first Maverick 3 of the night. Finally.
Shooting the basketball.
His NBA leading 80th made corner 3-pointer of the season. Smith with a mid-range jumper for Charlotte.
We know he can.
Because it'll pump energy that you're talking about into the building, too.
Drive here by P.J. Washington. And he lays it in.
Floor's a little harder after this.
Right.
Smith comes out. Dennis goes out of the game. That's his 3rd foul. Luka in and immediately sets up Dwight Powell for his 5th basket of the game and 5 shot opportunities.
Late in the season, and it's the exact opposite.
Maladone pass. Williams underneath. Washington. It falls.
Thought he was in the act of getting rid of it. Oh, yeah.
Well, this show made something happen with yet another assist to Dwight Powell.
Last night, and they put him on the bench.
Doesn't matter how long you've been in. If you miss your assignment, you're getting told.
Yeah. It was a great game.
Yep.
Golly, the Keontae Johnson story is amazing.
There's a drive by Ntilikina. He's fouled. And count the baskets.
Thank you.
And Powell grabs the rebound.
That's the thing, is Charlotte was so hot.
Here is Irving.
That's a little electricity. That's a little electricity.
He's 4 of 5 on free throws in the game. Luka finds Josh Green. Here's Ntilikina. Break for 3, and he buries it. Lost possession of. Hornets up by 10. Williams. Dallas got to within 7, and we're shooting to make it a 4-point game, but the Hornets rebuilding that lead.
They have responded very well. I mean, what they've done is got to the rim. Frank has given this team a big-time lift.
To open up quarter number 3. Dennis Smith Jr. got saddled with 3 fouls by the middle of the second quarter. P.J. Washington goes to the hook shot.
Sensational night.
Up top at the free throw line, Powell. Over to Kleba, puts it down, pulls up.
Wow. Escape dribble jumper.
A denial of Kyrie, but Reggie finally found him. And Kai drives baseline and leaves it for Powell. And another basket forward to Dwight Powell.
Yeah, he's been good, but Kyrie did a good job that time, creating the opportunity. Washington, yet another bucket.
Shot clock now at 10 seconds for the Mavs. Pick and pop opportunity for Kleba. He's going to show and go. And another escape dribble pull-up by Maxey.
Well, at least he has something to change into.
Luka leaves his feet. Finds Kai. And Kai will let it fly. On the money! Smith held the ball for a while. Now Dennis will drive and got to the rim.
He got that dribble real low so he could change directions quick.
He didn't quite pop his wrist that time.
P.J. Washington. Charlotte has been really good on mid-range jumpers tonight. 56% the number tonight for Charlotte shooting the basketball. Washington a pass. Kyrie got in the passing lane. It rolls to Hayward. And then Hayward to P.J. Washington, who scores through contact. A little over 5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. There's already been one timeout on the coach's challenge for Steve Clifford. Ntilikina across the floor. Luka turns down the three to do that. Good decision. Hayward and Richards on the screen and roll. And Hayward with a finish and a foul. But hasn't been in double-digit territory in terms of dimes. He's getting close.
And the Hornets playing a little zone against the Mavericks right now.
A drive and a try killed by Luka.
Shot. And if the Mavericks would put up more resistance defensively, the shots become tougher, and then the reality really sets in.
Pulling and finishing with authority, Christian Wood. Dallas on the offensive end. They were once down 21. Nice. 1/3 of that lead has been chewed up.
Well, the Hornets had numbers for sure. Just couldn't execute it.
4-3. Luka over two defenders. Drano.
That's a big hit there. Mavs on a break.
Yeah, they're dodging some bullets right now, Hart.
And here is Irving. Shovels to a trailing Wood. Wood lays it up and in. One-shot game. Cross-court pass. Hardy closes out on Bryce McGowan's. McGowan's with a pass. Mihailuk steps a closeout underneath Mark Williams. Pump fake and a dunk. Wood going to Kyrie. And Kyrie darts around the defense. It draws a little contact with an acrobatic finish.
Boy, he has so much stuff.
Here's Jaden Hardy. Hardy made 6 threes the other night. He's made 2 tonight. He drives. Oh! Shot out of the cannon on a hard drive to the basket. 1-point game.
Got to a spot that he's comfortable at.
Maladone. Down the lane, Maladone. Way up off the shot clock. Or was it? It's tipped in by Mark Williams. And it's time with the Mavs. 41%, but 1 of 6 from downtown tonight. JT Thor. Thor tries hard, pulls up. 7 in a row for the Hornets.
That's good, Junior.
Up ahead to Mihailuk, close up by Luka. Smith wide open for 3. He hits one. His 22nd made 3 of the season. Again, 1v1 here on the Luka against Smith. Now a second defender comes. Wood 3. Bullseye. Timeout Charlotte.
They're about to go on a 5-game road trip. You got to beat a sub-500 team at home to stay in this race.
Way sub 500. Drive baseline Washington. Mihailuk setting up in the corner. Big hit.
That guy's driving me crazy.
Luka drives, Euro steps, and scores inside. And Smith will fling it over to P.J. Washington. And the game is over, and the Mavericks will fall to 36-30.